Hello, everybody, and welcome to Learn Dota 2 League pre-season 21 mini. Today, we're taking a look at, didn't speed up the pick phase. Today, we're taking a look at the Hollywood team taking on the Clare team. With me here once again is Ransoms.
Hello.
And if you are just coming into chat, what you say will appear on the screen, so make sure to do that. Once again, mostly just comfort bands. Like I said at the start of this week, I would be surprised if we see a single non-comfort related band in this mini. Banning out the Viper, which we saw from Gotham last time. First picking the Venom, so it is definitely making waves. People are thinking about that Venom. As bad as the last game went for the London team, I definitely didn't feel like the Venomancer was particularly at fault for it. In terms of pick, at the very least. And they just immediately counterpick with the Abaddon. Which, I mean, it's not really that surprising.
Yeah, I mean it's a strong. We saw it a lot last season too, right? Still generally pretty strong offlaner, or even a support pick.
There's really not that many bad matchups for Abaddon, though I would like to see Hollywood get rid of at least one of them here. And it is like just exactly what the Venomancer doesn't want to see. The guy just doesn't care about Venom at all, basically. I mean, the slow is pretty bad for him, but the Aphotic Shield gets rid of the Q, tanks through the wards.
10 seconds remaining.
So it's a little bit slow from the ward, but
it's just it's all, none of it's good.
Yeah. And with the ult, you kind of have to be careful about it, because if your ult affects Abaddon at the wrong time in the middle of a fight, he can turn that into a lot of healing really quick. But they're not really going to ban the bad matchups. They're going to ban mostly comfort here, and they've just knocked out the.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm about to say knocked out the Lynx Morphling, but this is not the London team, so they didn't do anything like that. They just knocked it out here.
Witch Doctor, just Nature's Prophet, Undying, Disruptor, Silencer, Dawn, all pretty. Axe, all pretty kind of standard bands. I feel like we see a lot of those heroes.
Bringing out the Fat Man worked really well last time.
10 seconds remaining.
Is this a Hollywood?
5 seconds
Fat Man?
remaining.
I think it is.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, I think that tracks, right? Probably.
VS and Clockwork. Okay, well.
10 seconds remaining.
Either Veno or the VS. Somebody whose name starts with V is going to be a core of this game. That's for absolute certain at this point.
Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a.
It's a bit of a weird support combo. They're definitely going to have to be a little careful about the VS plus the Clockwork here, because you can definitely end up in a situation where you like hookshot somebody and then just accidentally swap the VS out or something. Or not swap the VS, swap the clock out or something.
Unless, I mean, is this a VS3 where you actually, that's exactly what you want? You want the clock to hook somebody, that you swap them out because you're the stronger, tankier one with the shield? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what their other picks are. VP2? Gotta be, right? So we got 3, 5, 2 more than likely on the Radiant side here.
Picking up the Weaver.
The Weaver.
Terror coming out.
Okay.
People must be taking this Terrorblade in some high-level games or something. That's the second time they've picked them, and you do not see two unrelated Terrorblade picks in the LD2L without good reason.
It's interesting because I don't feel like we saw it all last season. Like,
no.
Very little.
No, the last time we really saw any of Terrorblade was the 5 minutes that pause 4 Terrorblade was allowed to happen before Ice Frog said that's enough.
Yeah, okay.
The CC on the Radiant is, like, anemic. Shoutouts to Dogtown. The CC on Radiant is anemic. They really just have the Pudge Hook and Dismember, that's it. And that's a little worrying. I really don't like to see DP without some sort of CC somewhere on the lineup, because, you know, the worst thing that can happen in the world is just you hit R, nobody cares, everyone just walks away.
They just walk away, yeah.
Very easy situation for Weaver to overextend on a chase. Abaddon is going to have a hard time catching up to anybody. Like, you really want to get Ideally, just pick pause 3 here, have some kind of CC specialist.
What is
Hopefully.
that though? Other than like mag, like what even is there?
Mag, I
that
think
you
Earthshaker can kind of do it here. These are mostly
Yeah.
guys who just right-click at you after all.
So again, though, that means the ABBA is a 1, right? Like.
Oh
which
yeah, I
isn't-
guess that'd be
but-
true.
Which isn't the end of the world based off of.
Yeah, in this
but-
game,
but-
I don't think that's like awful. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at that. How about that? Okay.
Well, there you go. So it must be ABBA 1 then.
More than likely, yeah. Tyrant was playing 3 in other games, so.
And Charlie's playing the 1, right? So.
Yeah. And it is a Hollywood Fat Man. Purple Moon Jelly on the Weaver, so it's going to be a support Weaver, which I guess we already knew that. Going to be Core
Actually,
on the
well-
Terrorblade. Unsurprisingly, perhaps.
I thought it was a 1 Weaver until the ES pick, right? Like, it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
But I think to your point, with the CC issues, they needed something to kind of step in the.
Yeah, I don't know
Feel
if it's
that.
necessarily going to be enough, but I like it here. Most of these guys, especially if you're able to deal with the Blink Daggers in between the Weaver Bugs and the Death Prophet ult, you hopefully should be able to deal with that in the middle of a fight. But when they're not Blink Daggering, you know, these are all guys that want to just right-click at you. You know, the
Prepare for
VS
battle.
has a swab and the Clockwork has a hook shot, but the DK wants to just right-click at your ass. The Terrorblade just wants to right-click at your ass. Venno
This
has
is a
nothing
Clare
else to do.
mid DK, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. It's mid DK. So our matchup is going to
So-
be
What? So it's a. Okay.
DP versus DK at mid. It's like 2 patches ago all over again.
Some kind of like wild draft lanes from the Radiant here. Not gonna lie. Both teams are actually pretty.
Yeah, it's a little hard to call.
I mean, hey,
this.
I like it. Like
30
let's
seconds to battle.
let's flex every single role and pick here, and let's just go for it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, here you go. How do I think these are gonna... I'm thinking about it. How are these gonna go off of my head? I mean, the Abaddon 1 should win this lane. The Abaddon 1 versus the VS3. This shouldn't be too bad.
The Abaddon plus Abaddon Pudge versus
The
Venge.
battle
I think it's Venge
begins.
Venno.
Venno?
I think Barra was... No, I think Barra was 5 the last time, actually. He was a Witch Doctor. He was definitely 5. So it's gonna be Abaddon, Pudge versus Clockwork and VS. The Clockwork is not gonna have a great day. Unless he can really hound the
that's
Pudge
a
in
rough
particular.
lane. Yeah, but I don't think he can. Like, Pudge has got a lot of health, and yeah, I don't know. This Pudge Abilene, despite the double melee, I don't think they're that badly favored in this matchup here.
Yeah, I mean, Pudge is almost not, like, for all intents and purposes, almost not a melee hero. Like, you're not gonna right-click and people with the Pudge, you know. Not really what you're gonna do. Not often, anyway. Clockwork's gonna get everybody a little spooked there, but either way. That being said, it's time for everyone's favorite part of the cast, the roll call on. Oh no, Purple Moon Jelly just left the curry with everything on it. On the Hollywood lineup, pause 1, Charlie Wang on the Abaddon. Pause 2, you've got Uncaring Stone on the DP. Pause 3, you've got Tyrant on the Earthshaker. Pause 4, somewhere. Oh, pause 4, you've got Purple Moon Jelly on the Weaver. Pause 5, captain of the team, Hollywood on the Pudge. Meanwhile, on the other side of the coin, on the Clare team, pause 1, you've got Very Old Man on the Terrorblade. Pause 2, you've got captain of the team Clare on the DK. Pause 3,
Radiant's
you've
middle
got
tower is
Gotham,
under
the
attack.
namesake of the team, though not the captain,
Dire's
on
middle
the
tower is
VS.
under
Pause 4,
attack.
Canada PMA on the Clockwork. And finally, pause 5, you got Brother Barrett on the Venomancer. Oh, that ain't good.
So the off lane here. Ooh, big hook.
Oh, no, baby. That was so close. Clockwork is going to get away for that. No first blood for this lane, but Somehow, I don't think the Clockwork, who is completely out of gas at this point, is very happy. Yeah, this Dire off lane is completely out of region already. Abaddon still has 2 tangos. Can they get another hook on this Clockwork?
I
Like,
think
it's super...
what I'm more concerned about is the Earthshaker Weaver lane, because if you look at it, 8-1 versus 14-1, and the DK is up. Well, I guess it's 10-2 versus 9-2. Okay, never mind. I was kind of curious how that mid lane was going to go. So
yeah, it's mostly a draw
pretty,
so
pretty
far.
even.
I predict that between these 2 characters, early on in the game, it's kind of going to favor the DP, but like when the DK hits like level, when the DK gets like level 3 ult, it's going to start being kind of hairy. This is a pretty bad DP game, I think.
I think that this mid lane is actually pretty even, because yes, the DP can oh, purple moon jelly.
Yeah, when I said early and late, I meant in the game, not in the lane, for the record.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh wow, this is just straight up like bugs into like wow.
Yeah, it just hits him. He has no Sakuchi, but Earthshaker intervenes here. Okay, might be a life for life here. That's not exactly good. Moon Jelly. Moon Jelly. Moon Jelly, hit your stick! Oh my god, that was close.
Oh my gosh.
No more risks like that. He's just going right home.
Diego Creeps will be fine. Yeah, no, I was gonna say the DP DK like lane matchup to me feels a little pretty even. It's like, yeah, the DP can do the wave, but the DK can just sit there, especially with like 2 to 3 points in the passive, right? Like they don't really care about the harass, and they can just sit there and kind of
special thanks to Graph1889 for the 3-month Prime sub,
which is basically what we're seeing.
Shoutouts to Giraffe for the sub. Literally could not do this season without you guys, or like probably any season. Moving on, I kind of need nasal surgery, but super shoutouts to you for the sub. Helps a lot more than you think, even those prime ones, baby. But yeah. Well, I mean, remember the DK passive doesn't, it's not the Dragon's Blood anymore, but the Frost Dragon thing, it is interesting. It's going to mess with the Spirit Siphon to the point.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, I didn't even see that it was a Frost Dragon. Oh, that's actually, I kind of like that. And to the DK and the Pudge even, right? Like it's and the Abba actually.
Yeah, it's a very good Frost Dragon
I missed
game.
that.
Definitely scouted this out well, and it's just another reason that things are. DP is not going to have a happy time here. It's going to be a bad DP game, I think.
No.
The Earthshaker bridged the CC gap a little, but it's still pretty bad. You're probably not going to get an ult kill unless Pudge gets an awesome hook, and you really don't want to be relying on that, because that's just not. It's just not always reliable. You're not going to get an awesome hook every day. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Big stick there from Very Old Man. Actually got Tyrant slowed under tower here. He's really low as a result. Very Old Man still very low though. Oh, the Sakuchi.
Oh, this is trouble.
Bodger's here.
Oh,
Batman's here to help his brother out. Rot Man. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, the members of the actual offlane very low. Okay, Hollywood is dead. If he had just been rotting at the first opportunity, we got that kill. I don't know why he wasn't. Oh well, it's still good.
That could have been an absolute disaster that got salvaged by Hollywood diving into the tower.
Oh man, Abaddon gets
I thought the TV was going to take
last second here. Gotham expressing his frustrations here. Good time to make a play like this when you know the Hollywood is out of lane.
Yeah,
well, they
just
don't
kind
get
of
that
hard.
much. It's a bad, and he got the Lotus, so even if they had done more to him, he had that. He had some launch charges. So. Wasn't a much trouble. Oh, how nice. Tyrant's Courier just gave him the arcane boots. Venomans are actually sticking around pretty low still. Reaver at this point is just hitting the Venom Plague Wards. Mid's still pretty much a draw. He's going bot though on the DP, but to no avail really. Yeah, I just wanted to get a bounty and go back. Not too surprising. I don't know where the DK is. Okay, he's just doing some jungle camps around mid. Even though it looks like this lane has been going kind of bad for the Terrorblade, it's really only superficial. Despite the death, he's still up 10 last hits nearly.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I think the death was kind of just like a minor misplay on both his and the support side, but in general, the lane is going very favorably. I also think that they don't have a great way to deal with the Terrorblade late game.
No, yeah. If this game, it's so bad in P1, there is no world where they're gonna win late game, so they better be thinking about winning this early.
So,
like, say the name of any P1, just first P1 to come into your mind.
Gyro.
Beats a bad late game. Name another one.
Shit. TA.
Beats a bad late game, and we can keep going all day. You know what I mean? There's there's not really going to be anybody who's going to be beating late. So you are committing to an early game focus here.
Yeah, it's kind of troublesome, especially with the TV having like this. You know, I say good of a start, even with the death. Like, you know.
He is starting to fall. The other guys are starting to catch up. Notably, in that time, talking about how this is only superficially good for Terrorblade, Earthshaker completely caught up to him. And now is also beating him in terms of denies as well. So there is that. Though, I do think some of those last have probably been afforded, so that's not super helpful.
Or TV illusions.
Yeah. Look at the net worth chart. No, it is actually genuinely the case. They are tied up right now at the top of the net worth charts, followed very swiftly. This is a very competitive net worth chart. The only person who's really behind it all is
I guess the early fight and the survival mattered. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like the next, like, 5 minutes of this game are going to kind of
determine everything. We'll see how it goes. Earthshaker takes a lot of hits here.
Kind of like press their
down,
advantage.
but we have the inaugural Exo. He's going to get rid of Brother Barrett. If they're ever going to get DK with an Exo, this is the one, so. They definitely want to be, like, putting pressure on here, but the stupid creeper's getting distracted by the Venom wards, which is really annoying. Hollywood acting like he has ult, but he doesn't. Kind of unfortunate. Throw your bugs! Oh, he already did. Okay, very low. These ghosts might do the job. Yes, they do. Terrorblade swaps the DP. Brother Barrett misses the Q on the Venom, which is kind of unfortunate. So, overall...
Oh, that's a big miss, actually. Yeah.
3 for 2. That's going to favor the Dire. The goal change is actually pretty narrow. Because the, you know, it's a 3 and under club on the Radiant, and they got the mid on the Dire. And by that I mean they got the Dire's mid. So they got the biggest kill, killing the DK there, but... It is awkward. Not a fight you want to have on a team like this early game. Like, you really would just much rather get a nice little clean sweep if you're going to get the DK. You do not want to lose 3 people to get him +1. Not going to help your bottom line much. Batten is first place in the last hits chart now, which is good. I mean, he better be. This is a pretty easy lane for him. It went exactly as predicted. The VS Spino couldn't really do that much to him. He's been, not VS Spino, but VS Clockwork. Hasn't really been able to do that much to him. The punch has been pretty annoying for the Clockwork. He's just been pretty freely hitting creep. He's 20 above the guy he was laning against.
I'm surprised that the Venge is that far behind, honestly, because, like, yeah, I get that, like, she can't pressure the Abba, but it's not like the Abba can pressure her, you know?
Yo ho, near the hooks, I'll never go. There's your answer.
Especially as a...
Like, if she gets hooked at any point, she is very dead, so it's not like she's, you know, it's not like she's free to pressure.
Dire's top tower has
to position awkwardly, and
that's true. That's true.
Creep dies at the wrong time. It can be chaos real quick, especially when the support is not going to help you much. Plus, the Abaddon is also just got a lot of denies. BS really can't do that much about it. He has a much better window to actually hit something and kill it before she gets some levels. Oh no, she does have about the same amount of damage, but she still has a slower attack. He still has a photic shield, which is always funny for creep contests.
That's
What do we
fair
do
enough.
down here?
Ooh man, this clock needs to hit 6 bad. I don't like this fight. This is
Okay, that
not a good
we
fight.
need to look at that mid, because that's a much bigger story here. Okay, they just get the Mondo hook. That's all that really happens.
Collapse on the DK there mid. Brutal.
Your shaker.
I think the problem is like I don't even think they killed the Abba here.
Bonk. No?
Yeah, I think this is bad. This is like really bad. They committed to trying to kill this. Yeah, bye. See ya.
Oh, no,
That's
good
rough.
CS, but she is just able to just right-click home with the phase boots. I predict we might see a little bit of that in the coming game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big. That's really big if they can get him here. Very good swap. Just swaps him right into Claire's mouth there when the ult is down, and that is like horrific.
Knows that there's no ulti, right? Like, yeah, they. Yeah.
I just got
I
a
mean, I
little
guess that's how you
excited
do
there.
it.
Living
TV's
that
still
thing.
farming.
And once again, it just turned really bad for the Earthshaker, who, you know, last check he was on the exact same place as the Terrorblade. He went down bot, he got 1 kill, and now despite getting 1 kill, he's a grand down. Looking at the Terrorblade here, they actually bring the whole force here for him. They got the silence. Oh, blocked the hook with an illusion. No, like they're going to get him anyway. Did not have the CC for him here. I know people hate building the Yules on the. Okay, they are building the Yules on the DP. I was going to say, I know people hate building the Yules on the DP nowadays. You just got to do it here, I think. You can't not have this done. Like you're in such a deficit. They're like not slow guys either. Like Terrorblade is a pretty fast-moving hero. Normally, already has himself a Yash and power trends, right? Like he is moving real quick. Not quite as fast as you, but definitely faster than some guys on this team. That's for sure.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
So he has
attack.
pretty good ability to just right-click out of things. The Clockwork gets the ability to hook right out of things. A little bit of extra CC definitely feels very necessary here. If that was bad, and I would definitely be strongly considering some kind of basher type situation soon. See what happens here. Looks like this is just a Smonk gank. Yep, gets a pretty big Epico slam, and the boys are very quickly cleaned up. Bollywood hits that solo kill bind, the one with the period at the end.
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
And Clockwork really has nothing to do here. Nice set of 3 kills. That's pretty good. What you want to have happen in the early game team. They still have a lot of X to keep pushing the spot. T1. They're gonna.
This is a
lift
lot
this
more
out.
even, I think,
Radiant's middle tower is
than
under attack.
I kind of thought it would be.
Oh no, I expected this to be about where it is now. But it's not good for the Radiant. This game should not be even right now. Which is the unfortunate thing. It's like we finally get an even matchup, and it's an even match where one of the teams is not going to win if it's even right now.
Yeah, that's true. TP's still just farming.
Yep. Well, I'm going to set directed camera up and run just really quick. Okay.
5 minutes out, we 3 minutes out, 'cause that could actually make a big difference. Thunder. Oh, it just turned and got the Thunder off. That would have been huge.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, can they get her? No.
Radiant has down.
Dude, this
Radiant's bottom
feels
tower is under attack.
actually now. I feel like they're kind of throwing this.
Gods fear the sharper blade.
Well, that was a big rotation there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
50 ward vision mid. Brother Barrett walks away. Okay, there we go. Radiance. 17 minutes. It's not bad. Still got DKTV up top though, even after some kind of like slopes there. I think it will depend on how much like split pressure the TV can push through on this whole thing. Oh, surely they're not going for this. Okay, wow. What was wrong? Crazy. Oh man, did this DS get taken down here? So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
bugs miss. He blinks out. Dismember. Disrupted. Venom comes in. Oh man, Bollywood takes a tumble.
Sorry about that brief absence there. I just got an emergency.
Radiant's bottom
Little
tower
call, but
is
it's
under
all
attack.
right. I see things aren't going well for the Radiant since I've come back. They did get a kill on
Yeah,
TB before I left, but
Dire's
we get a
top
kill on
tower
VS here?
Yeah,
I like that Yule.
Gonna turn it around, but
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, baby. That ain't good. Oh, that sucks so much. VS was not worth that. Very good turnaround on Team Clare's part there. Woof.
yeah. So right before you left, they did get the TB kill, and it looked really
Radiant's middle
kind
tower
of
is
bad.
under attack.
It looked like they were kind of turning around, and then the last couple engagements have been all like DK PB coming up.
He got a really fast Orchid. That's really interesting.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Bad fight right there. So
Oh, well, that's not good. Glockwer just gave Batten his whole HP bar back. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, no, that's
I
horrible.
think it's
It is
Yeah.
20 minutes, right? It's almost a linear advantage for the Dire here. It's getting scary close.
they're still gonna take it. Yep.
The VS is nearly past Yabaden, who has a radius, by the way. That feels nasty.
Yeah, I think you missed it. Like the ABBA actually had a pretty decent radiance timing too. It was like a 1750 radiance, which is not terrible with phased null talisman. So yeah, just the fact that the VS is that close is a little Ags
Yeah, and
complete.
passive.
That's
Fast.
actually rough too, because like the Ags basically means the VS just gets to sit on the map for almost the whole rest of the game probably, unless they can
Yep.
figure out how to deal with her twice.
We saw that a
So-
little bit in the last fight
so-
there, that she was involved in. That was her ag reveal, and it was... Okay, this is pretty good if it works out. Good swap. I don't know why old man's going back. No, not Claire! Didn't matter! He's still 4 for nothing? Okay, so if you didn't catch
No.
that, everyone goes in on that fight. The the Radiant catches Terrorblade.
Mhm.
The Radiant catches Terrorblade. Everyone goes in on the fight. Terrorblade gets swapped out. He walks back in. He wants to swap somebody. By, I hope, accident, he chooses Clare. He chooses the DK.
Had to have been.
Is under attack.
And
Had to have been
then they
misclicked.
still go 4 for 0. This is not.
Radiant's
This is.
bottom tower has
This feels
fallen.
over. When you're the team with a puzzle and a baton, and that's happening to you, this is all said and done, baby. This ain't good.
Yeah. So again, there was like 2 engagements while you were gone that it looked like they were going to kind of turn it around, but then the last 3 to 5 have been very much not so. Even with the missed Sunder, right? Like that's a hallmark of a kind of broken game when your POS 1 can accidentally Sunder your POS 2 into a position where they're gonna die and they don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
little-
okay, well, here's an Abaddon 1v5. Bye-bye. Yeah, call the G's now, boys. Oh, this is
Yeah,
horrible.
Just ignore him.
That is... oh.
Yeah, a little rough. I don't know. Felt like it was gonna be kind of even for a little bit, and then it just has definitely. I think the team fights have been not.
I mean,
have
it's like...
shown that is not the case.
It's like I said at the top of this, it's like it was even for this team in the lane phase, like in that like 10 to 20 minute mark. 10 to 15, let's say. It was really even for this team, but like this team cannot be even at that point. Like,
Right? Yeah. I mean, we talked about like the TB versus the ABBA late. Like, there's no like.
not even a hope in hell. I mean, it's
That's
a bad
losing
matchup
proposition to
too.
begin with. Yeah.
Because if
it's a
Abaddon
losing
gets all of his
proposition.
health back on his ult, then TB still has a Sunder, right? It's like a specifically bad matchup.
Yeah. Nah, it was. Yeah.
Just a little rancid here. Doesn't feel good. He's cut out again. Silence. He's dead. His ult was not actually back off cooldown yet. Oh no, baby.
It's crazy. I actually like huge shout outs to Claire here on picking the Frost Dragon. Like, I don't think I've seen anyone pick the
Dire
Frost
are
Dragon
scanning.
in a while. But
It
like,
was a
this
smart-
is actually like a five.
It was
Yeah,
a smart
like
game
a
to do
huge
it.
5-head play here.
He
Yeah.
he got the super click Bloodthorn too because these guys are just all caster McGee. The only person who can do anything about it is the DP. Like the Earthshaker is not even dreaming about building something that's going to stop that Orchid right now. And it's been a been a big part of their successes up to this point. The way Claire has picked, built, played. Compared to the other
Yeah.
game where he was like 1v5 in the jungle on Pudge and just showboating, it was definitely a more serious Claire, and it's a scary Clary.
Oh, I forgot about that. Was a Sunday game, right? Like where
Mhm.
it like dominated mid and then was just like running around like dying nonstop. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, no, this was kind of like huge heads-up play against the DP, against the Pudge, against the ABBA. Like, the Frost Facet actually kind of does play here.
Oh yeah, it's very good here.
Which is cool. I like that. I like that a lot because I do think that the DK Facets was like a cool thing, and I think granted, like giving Fire DK a fucking Sven innate was a little overboard. It did feel like they kind of like hammered it a little bit much in the opposite direction, where it feels like the poison one is kind of the only one that's super playable now. So to see someone like take the Frost Facet and work well with it is fun. I like that.
Yeah. One of the only interesting concepts for a facet where, it's not a... Well, I mean, it is kind of a non-option, but it's not as bad as, like, the Clockwork eating the chain. But did he get that? Of course he didn't get that.
I think that's an innate, right? The Clockwork, is that a facet or an innate?
It's a facet, yeah. Because innate is just
God, that
outgoing
one's-
damage increases per armor.
Oh, yeah. God, that's
And
the
hey, that's
dumbest-
an
the
interesting...
dumbest facet
It's an
ever.
interesting facet. It's just, like, completely useless. And if it wasn't useless, it would be broken. It's impossible to balance.
Oh, yeah.
That's, I mean...
Right, like...
Can we just... I mean, I'm going to
Hon-
be mean here to Dota, because a game that doesn't deserve it. The facets were just an L. They were just poorly thought out. Even now, like, 90% of them are non-options. Like, almost no heroes have real choices to make, I don't think.
I don't know.
Like there are a couple of cool ones, but like
Yeah.
when you're talking about the cool ones, when in terms of Facet, it's like you're listing individual ones. You know, since Facets came out, nice pause. Since Facets came out, we have not seen this guy pick anything but this. I don't mean Canada, I mean Clockwork has just picked this. It's the only Facet you ever see on him.
Armature. Yeah.
Abaddon, it's
So,
pretty much only been this. The Fat Man, it's pretty much...
The support one did kind of pick the other one briefly, you know, again. So here's what I'll say. I think that in general, I think it is a really interesting idea. I think the implementation across all of the heroes was not done well.
No.
Because you have several heroes, right, where it does make sense, where they have viable options that do have game-changing impacts across what it is you're trying to do with the hero. And then you have things like
Clockwork Expanded
Yes.
Armature might be the worst one. I don't think I've seen a single person run anything else but it. Like 99% use rate.
Yeah. So like there's things like that, right? Versus like, I don't know, let's say Lion, right? Like the
Oh, they got the
Fist of
VS
War
at the
one.
cost of their +1.
Did she actually die, or is it?
Yeah, but I mean, she's a
she
ghost,
actually
but they
100%
got the kill.
Yeah, okay. So again, like, you know, like take the Lion one, right? Like Mana Drain does damage versus like the Fist of War, where you like punch after, you know, your ulti. Right there, like there's in general the Fist one is better, but like there's a fringe, you know, there is a case where you just pick the other one because you're not going to be punching people, man. They just
This is where we're at right now. We're
punch.
just talking about this because, like, the game is so over. These guys are just invincible.
I mean,
completely.
sure, right? Like what, you know, what like, right? What else are we gonna talk about? This one's over. But so again, I mean, to your point though, it's like what I'm saying is like I don't think the fastest was an L. I think it was just like the implementation and how they and the design. I think it's a great idea. I think it's just like the execution was not 100%.
I
right?
have two
Like,
issues with them on a fundamental level that aren't actually to do with the implementation or anything at all. My biggest one is that it's more homework for new players. Especially, the execution makes that fact worse. Like the fact that most facets are total non-choices, where there are wrong options that are pretty much noob traps, is not good. But like,
yeah,
if you're, you know, back in my day, when you learned Dota 2, if you were picking up a new character, a new hero, right? You know, you were starting the game, you were trying to find a hero to look for. I have to feed my cats. You're joking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, he really did. What a griefer. Oh my god,
Yo.
dude.
big balls, big balls.
Wow.
Radiant's top tower is
Anyway.
under attack.
I need 9 minutes to feed
Radiant's
my
top tower
fish.
has fallen.
Oh no, baby, that ain't good. But you know, back in my day, it was like you learned 4 skills. You learned maybe an Ags. You know, this is before all heroes had them. 8-minute pause. Oh yeah, they pause forever, baby. I'm glad we could skip that. They might get the DK. They might get the DK. They got him. Wow. They're gonna maybe win the fight. I mean, they got the Aegis on the Terrorblade. Oh.
Anyways, I
No.
get what you're saying, right? Like, yeah, like it's like learn the hero, learn the skills, don't have to worry about like any of these other like nuances or whatever else. So again, and I think that's like kind of I get what you're saying, but kind of back to
the
like
Sunder.
you getting the big one. Oh,
And yeah, I mean, come on, look at that. This is so over.
I mean, I think we determined that 6 minutes ago when we started talking about facets.
Yeah, that's true. But my god. But I mean, it's not just facets either, because now it's like, not only do you have to know your 4 skills, your Ags maybe, and your basic matchup, now it's like, well, Everyone has an Ags now, and oftentimes those are game-changing. Completely determines how you play your hero. Everyone has an Ag Shard that can be game-changing on how you play your hero. Everyone has the innate, everyone has the facets, and there are some heroes where it's like, you know, that rare moment where you do have a choice. You kind of have to know that matchup too, because you can definitely just get screwed up by the bad facet happening at a bad time. I mean, like the Frost Dragon here, for example. If you're like a new player, oh, my favorite hero bad, you know, this is going to be awesome, and then, wait, why am I not healing anything? You know, that kind of thing. It's just like, especially at a time when new players are not something this game can take for granted, especially in like an A. Kind of a dead scene here. Like, should we really be making things more complicated for like very little end?
I think that's a good point.
Luck round two. The stupid trait system, like, was that not enough? Was having an entire little skill tree already not enough? And that was also just like a complete fakakta when it came out. Just complete shit show for like a year or two, basically, before they started realizing, hey, wait a minute, maybe we shouldn't give everybody 500 GPM and instant death timers and shit.
200 damage, and yeah, I like...
Game client's out of
disagree.
date. Come on, man. I don't want to do that. Maybe it's fixed the weird things about the replay system. One can hope. Non-competitive game here. Just a complete gong show from bell to bell. Didn't look good. They picked a very early game team. They didn't win the early game. When you pick an early game team in like, you know, 15, 20 minutes, 250 damage tide should stay true. When you're picking like a super early game team and at like 15 minutes we're talking about how the game is even, you're not winning. I think they didn't play very well around the Abaddon. They played Abaddon like too traditionally. Like he played like most pause ones. He went for like the slow item builds, didn't come out of his lane until he got at least something. It didn't feel like they could sustain that though, and they couldn't. I mean, like the Terrorblade just ran him over. When the DK came out of lane, it was just like murder after murder after murder. This guy has 3 deaths. One of them came at the end of the game after everything had been like determined, basically. So between the pause 1, pause 2, they have 4 deaths, basically. Really, for most of the game, they have 4 deaths. And then you're looking at Chuck sitting there with 7 on Abaddon. 7 deaths. That's no good. That's no bueno. Early game team that failed to launch. Unfortunate for Hollywood. Good show on the Clare team. I think as bad as Hollywood game did flop here, oftentimes I say, you know, I want to say something nice about the winning team, but the losing team just threw. It was not true this time. They did a good job here. Gotham did a good job coming back. I think he acknowledged that his lane did pretty poorly. It felt like he got back on the map pretty quickly. He played right around that, so good job on the Gotham. Claire just played it smart. Very old man. It just looks awesome. Very old man. Looks like he's probably going to be the MVP at the end of the tournament at this rate. We'll see what happens next time after I restart fucking Dota.